I myself still haven't fixed my camera. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully, I'm gonna get that taken care of soon. We'll be able to move on with that. Can't hear anything on stream. That's no good.
It says there's audio. Is it still? Is it? Can they still not hear anything?
I can hear it on the stream.
You can?
It's really low.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
if it's as
Should be
long as
better now.
they can cut their volume up. Might be able to hear a little better.
Yeah, I maxed out the volume for Johnny at least.
There we go.
All right,
Now
okay,
it's working.
As long as we can hear something. Okay. So like I said, we're playing with all new characters here. We'll slowly start to introduce them over the campaign, but let's go on ahead and get this started. I think we are starting off with so we're introducing them into deep within the mountains of madness into a futuristic world, post-apocalyptic world. This isn't just a post-apocalyptic world. This is a people have managed to survive after the destruction of everything. Um, we're starting our adventure off in a place called the Nameless City. It is the last hive of I want not just humanity but life on the planet. But most of the world has been destroyed in a very cataclysmic event, and the only thing that was left standing were was a handful of mortals that managed to kind of cling to life, finding a way as life always does, deep within a mountain that provided shelter to them. Now, the city has evolved and grown a lot over time, but it hasn't been able to expand outwards. It's more just been able to expand downwards. So the world has kind of grown into this hive where people continue to burrow to try to expand and make room for more of them um, as they continue to try to rebuild the population. What ends, no one really knows because nothing really matters anymore. Um, let's see. So give a rundown. Let's Uldrex, or not Uldrex, actually, Acrix. So let's start with your character. Do you still have your blurb that you would, or your story that you had written? Yeah, we should. We should. I want to read this out so we can kind of explain where your character's coming from. Oh, I want you to read it.
Well, it's about to stab you.
You wrote it. You can read it. so his launch into adulthood and into his own adventure, he had to kill the rest of his, what was it again, order. And so his his final trial his final trial was to slay all of the members of that. So there are no surviving members except for him. All right. Okay. So um the order was probably nestled, I mean, deep within the city, as most are. They do cut themselves, like I said, a lot of different factions, a lot of different gangs and orders of such are always vying for space. That's kind of that's the one of the biggest commodities that's always the it started when the city first started. They were trying to cling to the remnants of life, but now people are spreading and spreading, and there's no more room. Always looking for new room. That's why digging farther down is one of their main chances for survival. So property is and turf wars are very very common. So once your order probably had its own small area somewhere before you have left it burning to the ground and have started making your way into the central hive. You Have you ever ventured out much beyond the order? You've never actually. All right. I will. Okay. All right. They're saying your audio is muted, so I think somebody missed all of that about you.
Oof, that's a yikes.
All right, we're just gotta repeat it again.
So
It's,
Uldrex, found as a sort of savage child.
no,
Okay,
you don't
thank God, thank you.
gotta. Okay.
Can you hear you
Well,
now though? Like, was that issue resolved?
Yes.
yeah. Like, can
It
people
my,
hear?
my my audio was just really low for some reason. I think I just misclicked when I turned Johnny's up earlier, or turned the desktop audio up.
Okay. All right. Well, then
Test
I
run,
want to
test run.
try to give a quick one that didn't. So Uldrex was found as a child. He was discovered by someone who was out slaying terrible monsters. Now, when they found him, they viewed him uh, one and the same with them. Were attempting to were going to kill him until a vision was shown to them, and they believed they had found a child of prophecy. And so he brought him back and brought him to his order, the Order of Rebirth. They then trained and raised order, teaching him their ways, and the man had taught him how to fight and how to use sword and shield. Okay. Oh, oh, okay. Um, so growing up, learning the learning these combat skills and the ways of his order, he was finally brought to his final trial to prove his worth. It was then that it was revealed to him his final trial was to destroy all of the members of the order to prove that he has what it takes to do what is necessary to reshape the world. And without hesitation, he went to it and he defeated his entire order, and now is off traveling on his own adventure to discover the ways in which he can, I guess, shape the world to the correct design. So you're making your way for the first time out into the hive. You're leaving behind the remnants of your order, the bodies scattered all around. You've taken what provisions you can and prepared yourself for your adventure. So you make your you first when you first see the hive, you are stunned. From ceiling to floor, there are lights. There are lights everywhere. I mean, almost more twinkling lights, stars in the sky. And at first, you believe this is what the stories have always talked about. You believe you're looking at the night sky, um, and it takes you a moment to kind of look around and to realize that these lights they aren't the stars. It's actually these buildings and homes and street lights and windows and such, and you are looking at a massive complex of structures. Um, it's not exactly bright. Imagine a city at nighttime, but there are lights all over, and there are more people than you thought there ever could be. The cavern is vast. What do you do?
Oh boy. Um, First things first, just as I'm taking lay of land around me, huh, that all was probably pretty exhausting.
Well,
Um,
you've been traveling for several days
okay,
now.
so several days. Um, as I make my way into the city, what do I need? I do need arms, other than what I have, because I know magic things are nice. So I guess I'd start heading towards like the Worksman's district, see things in that area.
Okay. All right. So give me a give me a survival check with disadvantage.
That's a 9.
A 9. Awesome. Um,
Get lost.
End up
you
on the wrong side of
you
town.
you have no idea where you're heading. There are no signs that point to any area. There's nothing that says weapons dealer this way. But and the big thing that's kind of causing you back is you realize that you might need to actually talk to someone in order to find the direction that you're trying to head.
Oh, I already fucking hate this place. Uh, you say it's really relatively well crowded area, so I'll kind of just like reach out for somebody's shoulder as they're just walking by.
Uh, okay.
But you're covered in armor, right? I
Yes.
forget.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You know, I
Is
just
that
grab your tunic and you just pull
normal
it.
Oh
for
yeah.
people around here?
I
Um.
mean, mithril full plate. Yeah. Fuck. Of course. Yeah.
So it's not exactly out of the ordinary. Um. Lots of people are walking around fully armed, like very there's not only that, like seeing somebody who's seeing somebody in it, like it depends, like you're seeing someone in as nice and as clean of armor as I'm assuming his mithril armor is
He's
um
gonna get mugged.
Wish a nigga would.
it's um
I think they're
but
coming.
it wouldn't be exactly out of the ordinary somewhere for some of these. So you kind of you put your hands on the shoulder of a guy who's carrying like a large sack on his back, and he kind of stops and looks up at you. He's like, hey, what do you want?
I just need to know where the craftsmen are. I'm in need of purchasing some things and of rather higher quality. You know where to
Craftsman.
find them. Yes.
What do I look like? Your tour guide?
No, you look like someone who's going to give me the fucking answer to a question.
Uh, okay. Let's do an intimidation on that one.
17.
+8 to intimidation.
All right. So the guy kind of like cowers back, and he's like, oh, geez, whatever, man. He's like, there's like, what have you never been here before? Fine, I mean, there's no craftsman district, but I mean, what you're looking for is probably one of the artificers. Your best bet is probably to head is to head up.
See, that was simple. Thank you. Do you have anyone you would recommend?
Does he have anyone that he would recommend?
Does he look like he could afford that?
No, I mean, it looks like I don't think. Let's see. It depends on what you're looking for, but your best bet is probably to head to the metro.
Sounds good enough. Thank you. I'll start making my way up.
All right. So you start making your way up, and you realize you eventually get to this kind of uh this well, basically it would kind of look like a subway. You see that this is a place where it's kind of like a huge cart that moves to the ground. Most of the people use this to kind of get up and down and throughout the city.
Mhm.
But there's not there's only one. There isn't like a lot of different subways. There's only one big metro.
I'll get on the one that looks like it's going upwards. I g-
Well, so yeah. So that's, um, so as you're getting on, you notice that there's lots of people carrying all sorts of different things. People are moving. Um, it's not just used by like people to get from one place to another. It's also used by people that are like obviously doing work. There's like people loading up like truckloads of like ore and stuff. They're moving all sorts of just weird supplies and things. So it's not just used by people for travel.
Mhm.
Actually, there's probably not many people that actually do just travel in the city. But so when you get there, it takes off, and it's kind of giving you this large roundabout route of the city. You've been traveling on it for a little bit, and you're kind of getting a view of the hive, pretty much, which it looks like a massive scar in the ground. It is very deep. As the levels rise, it gets wider towards the top, but um and it seems to kind of keep going up in these like layers, very similar to like a strip mine. All along it are all these lights. We see the population building, and there are so many caverns that extend from beyond. So there's this huge central scar that has a web of tunnels that all lead out from it. Um, Eventually, the metro stops, and you kind of get out at this level, and you're looking around, and there it is much warmer over in this section. And as you're kind of walking down it through the streets, you're noticing these really massive like boilers and smoke towers. It looks like this is a kind of a forging um, area where there's definitely ironworks and metalworks in this area. And so you were looking for someone to do what now?
Just simple, like not necessarily simple, but an artificer, some sort of weapons craftsman, because I might need some more suitable equipment, and I don't have money, but I can work pretty decently, and so either for like, be it protection or whatever favors or duties they would need, something like that. And I believe they said the metro. That was the place.
Well, the metro was to get you there.
Okay.
You
Oh,
just want
so
to
it was
meet
it was
Ethan before you
They
meet
take
me.
you to the forges.
well, yeah, 'cause that's something that I need to do anyway.
What's that?
No, no, I'm already arguing with Tass. Don't mind us. I don't know who the
Um,
fuck you are.
so you're walking through, and in this area you see, I mean, you see some crazy sights. There are these um uh like all along you're seeing all these crazy like uh, I guess you've heard of them before. Well, you're seeing kind of like these golems and like strung through it look like like really eerie looking like corpses of golems hung upside down through the alleys and such. And you can tell it looks like it's kind of like a like scrap yards. Like they have like golem arms hanging from areas with it are golem arms and legs and things like that. All these really armored and mechanical looking appendages and stuff. It's got this really like uh eerie kind of meat shop look to it, but it's selling parts of golems pretty much. There's lots of armor and weapons. You're kind of wandering through, and people are looking up at you from their work and stuff, but most kind of just leave you alone as you're way through until eventually you come to one and you hear this this guy kind of yelling at something that he's working on, and he's like screaming at it, you know, you piece of crap. Like what? I swear I should just junk you. He's like hitting it with a wrench and like trying to get a piece of like I guess you can't tell if he's trying to fix something or if he's trying to break it. But he seems really frustrated with this kind of massive suit of armor that he's working on. And that would be our craftsman 1337 attempting to fix a golem for someone.
You seem to be having some
Uh,
trouble there.
yeah, I am. What do you want?
It's, well, hello to you too. Um, I was just looking for craftsmen in the area. I was told to look for an artificer.
Oh,
Are
you're
you
looking
looking for?
for a commission. Ah, I see, I see. Don't worry about that. Come to my shop.
Okay, you're just gonna leave this here?
Yeah,
Uh,
well, it's just right out my front door. It's not a big deal.
oh, it's actually your shop. Okay, sure. I'll follow him inside.
All right. So what are you exactly looking for, sir?
Uh, I
You're a
have
big guy.
um, I am rather fond of this, and I'll kind of hold up like this little rapier, a pretty scuffed one, doesn't exactly match the armor. I was looking for something a little fancier than this, and don't necessarily have money at the moment, but I can definitely get any work you needed done, whether if it involved a muscle or anything like that.
Hmm. You ever thought about being a slave?
I'd rather not.
Well, if you're looking for money, I don't exactly do that, but I know where you can get some real quick. There's these arena fights that happen from time to time. You don't have to give me money. Well, money per se. I need the ore, the materials to make the equipment you need.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
It'll take a while for me to craft this weapon. Probably about a month or two.
Oh, that's okay. That's an amount of time. So
Um,
you just need the
I
ore.
this is just my own thing I want to here. So you're a huge dragonborn paladin in full plate mail and everything, and holding a rapier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
a
about to
Dex
say something
Paladin.
about that too.
I'm a Dex Paladin. That's how I got the +8 in stealth.
All right, okay, no, I mean, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm seems a little tiny.
I'm big. I have a 16 strength, but then I'm not particularly.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
a rapier.
Roll good stats. We're gonna do something with him.
Okay. Um. So, yeah. So, I mean, you. The thing is how much would you charge for like that? Because I mean, you might actually have a decent amount. You did get to take whatever was left in the monastery, or not monastery, but was ever.
Uh. Oh yeah, there was his money, but he offered to do it if I just got him the ore. So if he's not gonna ask me to pay him money, then sure, I'm not going to.
Oh, okay. Oh, you want him to go fight
Are
for
we
you?
actually using money?
Oh wait, no, I mean no, like, no, I'm just like, I mean, so you want him to go fight for you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a.
Seems like a relatively simple task.
Are you strong, right? You want to fight?
I can more than handle my own.
Hmm. All right. Let me escort you there.
Yes, that'd be a good idea. And I'll.
Okay. All right. So, in order to get this piece commissioned by your craftsman, he is requested that you go and you do a fight for him in the arena. Uh, However, you've never done just any type of pit fight. Well, you did just get
Fighting in a pit, no. Fighting in general or sparring, more along
sure.
that line. Yeah,
All right.
pit
So
fighting, not my thing.
he's going to take you to the arena. All right. That sounds pretty good. So he takes. I mean, so since you've agreed, I mean, he takes you off. So if we're gonna do that with you next, we're gonna cut over behind these. So Tass, you've kind of so you have made your escape,
I have, yes.
and you are now you've
I am now what?
you're kind of now walking through the city. You've ditched the uniform that helped you get out, and you've discovered um other means of disguise to kind of make your way into the city. You've been on the run for a few hours now. Um, you, I mean, I guess. Oh man, we have two people. Like, I mean, both you and Acrix would have. How do you say your name again? Acrix. Acrix. I guess you also haven't really spent much time out here.
Not a lot of time, but I don't think I'm unfamiliar with it.
No, so you're kind of making your way like through the city, sticking to the alleys as much as you can. You're definitely on the lookout for the for for the eyes.
Yeah.
Um, you've seen them before, and you got a real good look at some of them in the compound that you were just in. As you got out, there are these kind of servitors that are floating around through the air. These kind of mechanical eyes that kind of seem to patrol, like these like kind of drones that are flying around the city. And you've been kind of trying to stay low from them and such. You've been walking around for a bit, but you realize that it'll be the best place for you to disappear is to try to get into as big of a crowd as you can. If you stay off on the sides, and by yourself too much, there's a good chance that you could get spotted easier. So you think it's a great idea for you to try to head to some of the more populated areas. One of the big areas, one of the biggest area in the city is going to be the Crimson Arena.
The arena.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the most populated area in the city. I mean, this is where everybody goes to. This is their main form of entertainment. It's the central hub.
And would there be like lodging nearby?
Um,
Like a popular kind of dusty inn that everybody goes to when they want to go to the arena?
there's definitely there would be things around that you could find.
I mean, I'm
It's
fine
also
with going to the arena right now because I probably also don't have any money. But...
no. I wouldn't say you're going to fight in the arena or like go into it. You're just going just to disappear into the crowd.
Okay. I'm just thinking more quiet place to meditate, but I guess an arena makes sense.
Oh no, like I said, you're not really trying to do this to like you're still trying to get away. They're still hot on your tail, and you're still trying to lose them. So you're kind of walking around and like just like you got your cloak up and such, and you're making your way through the hustle and bustle. And I mean here these flashing colors are all over the place. The noise here is crazy. Not only can you hear like the roar of the crowd and the clashing of combat on the inside, but it's the people that are just walking around where you are. Like everyone seems to be excited. Not everybody is in a good mood. Some people are, see some fighting and such like that, and yelling about money and losing bets, and all the vendors are everywhere. Everyone's trying to sell something here. You see lots of food and well, not food. You see lots of people selling things, um, just selling their general wares. And so you try keeping to yourself, and you're trying to find some place that would be able to give you some sort of lodging, right? So let's see if I can get a stealth check from you. Let's just see if you can keep hidden for a little bit.
Can I have advantage because I have my hood on?
Well, yeah, you do have that. I'm not I'm not. You're not just trying to hide from just the people that are walking around. You're trying to hide from the things that are trying to find you.
20.
All right, so you're kind of like I said, you're moving through the crowd and stuff, and find some you find like one of the buildings that are close by, and let's see. It definitely looks like it has lots of room to be some sort of lodging area. When you go up to it, you see that there's several ladies hanging around it, and there's like one guy at the entrance.
Okay, first, before I talk to anybody, I'm going to use my hat of disguise to make myself look like one of those ladies.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. I'm trying to think of how familiar you are with the customs of people. All right. So you do. You make yourself look like one of them, and you kind of like start start walking up to it, and you see the guy who's kind of standing at the door. He kind of looks over at you. He's like, hey, what are you doing back?
I seem to have forgot which room I was staying
Like you dumb broads. I like and he kind of like puts his hand in his head. He's like, you aren't going to be making me any money if you just standing around here.
I have a lady issue I just need to take care of.
Oh God, whatever. Just okay, all right. Give me a deception.
Oh God, I hate my life.
That's oh. He kind of looks at you, and he's like, you know what? I don't care about your lady problems. I got a money problem. As in, you ain't making me any money right now. So, get inside and hurry and go make me some money.
Fine.
And so you kind of make your you make your way in there, and you see, I mean, obviously you've walked into a brothel. Um, none of the girls seem to be like that upset with with you. I mean, like you kind of like blending in, like no one's questioning you. The guys really don't pay attention. Um, so you're kind of like walking around, and like you seem to blend in and be just fine there. Like, I mean, you find a room that seems to be empty.
Okay, I'm gonna shut it and lock the door and drop the disguise.
Oh, okay.
Does that last indefinitely?
The like
The disguise hat? Hat
Disguise, yeah, the disguise. Oh no, 1 hour. Sorry. Wait, I don't want to go to an empty room. I want to go to an empty room that's been occupied.
wait, what? I don't get that.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
I want to
You want to
steal
go to?
from people.
Oh, you want to go to a room that people obviously have their stuff in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy enough. Give me a perception check.
13.
13.
Yeah, my passive is 16 though.
Sure. So, like you're kind of walking around, you're looking for, and a lot of them seem to be, like be in use, and you see one door kind of like burst open, and this guy come out, and he's laughing, and you can tell he is really drunk off something. He's got his arm around too, and they're both giggling and whatever, and 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 he seems to be just completely hammered, and you can tell that they're like slowly, like you even watch as one of them like kind of palms something off of him, and they go down into like the main central room, and so you kind of sneak over and you look inside his room, and you can see that he still has some of his stuff laying around in there.
Can I look through it very quickly and stealthily? Quietly, quickly and quietly?
Give me a sleight of hand check. Vic is
But
making-
nobody's even in there.
What's that? Oh no, I'm just
Nobody's
saying, just
even
like
in there.
get in there. You just give me a sleight of hand check.
Fine.
You can have advantage on it. Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So you go into his room, and you like start like looking through his stuff. Um, you definitely seem to you see that he definitely has a lot of things or a few things on him that are of importance. You find uh you find like a couple days ration like worth of rations of like food that he has on him in these kind of in the shape of like these like vials. They basically look like potion bottles and stuff. I mean, you've seen this before. This is the food. This is the mana that everyone kind of uses. I mean, and he seems to have he has almost a week's worth on it. On top of that, he has lots of other things, stuff that you've seen that's obviously drug of some sort, and he has a few of his weapons laying around. He has a crossbow and a sword that he's left in the room.
How big is the sword?
It's a long sword.
Oh, would I be able to like strap it on myself and carry it easily?
Sure. I mean, it's a long sword.
Okay.
So you're gonna snatch his stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna take all of it.
All right. And so you kind of yeah, you grab his stuff and you walk right on out. Here. So well actually hold on. So Vic, actually, what type of weapons did you have?
Me?
Yes, you.
What type of weapons did I have?
Yeah.
I had 2 daggers, a rapier. Oh.
Oh,
Oh my
never
God,
mind.
am I stealing from
You didn't
Benji?
get a long sword. You got a rapier.
Am I stealing from I got a rapier. Wait,
you
I
got
got
a
a what? Okay.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? Stab her?
Alright,
Not with that.
so if I'm not already disguised, I'm going to disguise myself again. And honestly, I'm gonna try and leave that place.
And you're gonna what now?
Try and leave.
And you're gonna try to leave? Like, I mean, I thought you were looking for a place to stay. You literally just looked at you walked into this place just to rob somebody and then
I
get out.
changed my mind. I decided I didn't want to.
This could have been a safe place for you to hide.
Stay. Besides, you shouldn't stay somewhere you just stole from somebody. That's silly.
Man. All right.
How much are? Oh wait, I want to write this down. How many rations did I
It was 5 days worth of rations.
5 days.
Get fucked.
I'm so confused.
So only my rapier and my rations?
Yep.
Okay.
Where are my motherfucking sticky
I mean, you're and so now we can introduce you. Vic's currently in disguise yourself right now. You are enjoying your latest. You decided to take your take the what you to take your spoils and go to. I mean, what else other than a brothel? While you're waiting to watch the next arena fight, you got some bets placed over there, and so you're actually in a good mood. You know you've got 2 ladies on your arm as you're heading around, and they take you down to the bar where you're getting ready to order them some drinks, and the bartender comes up and you're like, put it on my tab. So they take and they set down a bottle in front of you guys, and they'll start pouring, and you kind of and you're kind of sitting there and looking around. You're in a great mood, so introduce Vix.
My backstory or just my
No,
character?
so what are you doing now? You're at a bar with two very attractive, only slightly mutated women, and
Just how you like them.
Ooh, 3 boobs.
Can I
Like 2 and
also
3/4.
keep? Can I like kind of survey the area, the kind of crowd I'm in? See if I see anything that might be worth pocketing.
um, I mean, there's a lot of things in this place, but like there is so you do know that it's best not to steal from somewhere in here. You kind of like this establishment. It's
That's true.
provided you with some of your favorite memories. And it's good not to not to steal from patrons here, not because you can't or something like that, but why why soil a reputation that you have.
Fair enough. Um. Hmm.
While you're thinking, talking, I'll be right back. I'm using that.
Classy.
Yeah, come on, Benji. Don't shit where you eat.
I don't know, I'm still thinking of the fact that Taz fucking robbed your ass.
That was great.
It's okay. I'll get it back.
Yeah, you will.
Shut up and
I'm
give it
so
back to
disappointed.
you.
Ethan, I don't think he realized how to. Oh, oopsies.
I realize how what.
Yeah, and we're gonna go to the be right back screen. See you guys.
Oh, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette for doing that. Honestly,
a investigation?
No, it's perception.
Perception? Okay.
Why do you always
16.
look like that?
What's that?
They come up
16?
with so much
16.
I don't know why it came up twice.
Was your rapier magical?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you see a couple guys that are kind of sitting off, and they've got a few around them, and one of them seems to be holding a rapier, or has a rapier at his side. I hear Task, or at least I did when she was speaking.
Don't worry about it, Ethan. It's good.
Okay. Oh, I'm not. Never mind.
Yeah.
I hear, but I don't hear very well.
I'm just gonna... Crap. I'm just gonna leave it be and go check on my bets. In a very disappointed mood.
All right. And
And
so,
hopefully I get money.
as you're kind of thinking about this, you look up. The guy kind of looks up, and he catches your eyes. He looks at you, and he just kind of just gives one of those nods, like, "What's up?"
Not much, just admiring your here.
And like one of the girls kind of leans over. She's like, "I've been admiring it too."
Oh.
Oh, one of the girls at my side.
No, one of the girls that was beside him.
Oh, okay.
No, you've left your girls. You
Yeah. Not that kind of rapier. And I'll just walk away.
All right. So you head out. You kind of head back to the arena, and you're kind of looking around. Like you kind of pull your hood up and everything. You're looking around. You look out at your side. And you're just like, damn. and head off to the arenas to go check on your bets, to go to the book.
Thinking, hopefully I get enough money to get another rapier out of this.
At which point we cut over to our next character. So there is like so Predaton, you're kind of standing at a perch that's overlooking a solid chunk of hive, and you're holding in your hand a small glass vial that contains that seems to have a blood on the inside. You take and you kind of hold a little bit out, you pour some of it onto your hand, and you put the vial away, and then you start to kind of use like cast this spell, and this this uh this orb floats in front of you, and you kind of start manipulating it, looking looking through it like a lens at the hive, and it's zooming in and out of different areas, trying to locate. When eventually it falls on the arena, you you can't quite get a good focus on them, but you uh, did see a few images of what like a brothel. At first, you see a sword, um, you see a rapier, and then you see looks like somebody like an image of what looks like somebody trying to disappear into the crowd of the arena. and so you believe that your prey has headed in that direction.
You mean like into the stands?
No, more into kind of the, I guess, the market around this.
And so where am I right now?
You're probably a few levels up. You've got, like, you kind of were searching for a high vantage point to be able to cast your spell to give yourself the best chance of locating her.
All right. Well, how far away is that from my current location?
It would be a trek. Do you have any decent maneuvering spells? Anything that could help you get through there?
I can fly.
That would be something that would really help out. That's not uncommon here. Like things that, I mean, there's lots of things that are flying around. Usually it's not people, but it's not unknown.
All right. Well, then I will summon my hobgoblin flying disc.
Oh, that's right. You have the your little hover jet thing.
It's like a broom of flying, but
Yeah.
about it being like a hobgoblin hoverboard. All right, so I will get on my hoverboard and head towards the arena, looking for my prey.
So you're heading down towards there, and you see, like, as you're getting a little closer, you see several of the eyes. You know that you've seen that they're used a lot as like a surveillance. But there's the other arcane eyes that are floating around the city, the drone. And you see that several of them seem to start buzzing around the arena a little bit a little bit more than usual, and you think that someone else is also someone else has tracked her there, and you need to beat them to your job. You don't want to have your your prey stolen.
And so the eyes are like the all-seeing eye of like the ruling caste
Um,
of the city, right?
No, they are, but there's also lots of private eyes. It's,
Private eyes.
Yeah, there are. All right. Well,
the use of surveillance eyes is really common.
Okay. Well, then I will head closer until I'm 1,000 feet away, and I will cast. Okay, I'll just scry again and see if I can get a better idea of where she's headed.
Can I change my disguise mid-disguise? Is that a thing I can do?
Can you change your disguise mid-disguise?
Yeah.
I think you would have to cast the spell again, I would imagine.
You do. Well, that's fine then. I'll just stay.
All right, so
Oh, I like that.
so Jason, you kind of you drift in and you kind of set down like on top of one of the buildings, and you're looking around, and the place is definitely alive. I mean, there's people running all over. You don't know where she could be here, but if other people are heading, or like are trying to if other eyes are coming around here, you know that you're in the right spot. So your main advantage right now is. So what are you gonna do?
I was gonna try and scry on her again.
Again?
My target, yeah.
Okay. So.
No, that's kind of a ritual. Never mind. Yeah, I was looking up the cast time. Yeah, I guess I'll just head, down to street level and try to make it through the street to try to not draw attention.
All right. So you. All right. So what does your character look like? What?
So he's not thin but not muscular. He's very pale. His eyes are gray. He's got long white hair that's kind of slicked back, and his skin just has a pale, aged look to him. You can't really tell if he's 70 or 35, and he's wearing half plate armor, and it seems pretty simple except for there's a giant skull on his shoulder plate, and I wield a one-handed scythe and a shield.
All right.
And I probably have like a tunic with the symbol of my house, which is just a fist with the finger showing holding a almost like a cross, but it's like inverted, so like the longer part of the cross is like pointed up.
So it's a fist holding like a satanic cross.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right. That's pretty awesome.
I'm not scared of you.
That's
You will be.
okay. You smashing through? Yeah. Don't smash through. No, don't do that. You gotta be nice to her. All right. So you guys are kind of so you're all kind of walking around in the arena or like in I guess not the arena. Um I guess the lobby? I mean like
Getting popcorn.
I mean yeah, I mean it's not that you're but like it's like if you were in a coliseum, like what the hell do they call it, like the areas that are around the arena, like the central pit, that's the arena.
Thoroughfare.
The food place, the place where
What's
all
that?
the food's at, the food
A
court.
food court.
Concession stands.
I
Yeah.
mean, so what I'm imagining is you guys are kind of around that area. You're not walking around in like through the pits of the fighting pit. You're kind of in the areas around the stands and such, but not really in the stands. You're in the lower area. But so as you're kind of walking through there's definitely lots of these areas where they kind of have viewing portals where you can kind of watch the arena fights from like the bars and stuff. So you could go to an area where you can get a drink, still watch the arena going down. Um, so Uldrex, not Uldrex, Astrek. God damn it! I gotta get these. Acrix. Am I saying the name right again?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, all right. So Acrix and Craftsman. So you guys are finally making it around to the arena. You're walking around and uh, this is your first time seeing this spot. Now, Craftsman, you've been here several times. Or you want to head straight to kind of the registration point?
Yeah, I do. I want to take this guy. I want to take him there. I want to put some bets on him too.
Yeah, I'm just following him.
All right. So as you're going there, you're realizing there's still one thing missing. If you want to introduce a new fighter, he's got to have a like the person that leads them out into.
He needs a Paul Heyman.
What's that?
He needs a Paul Heyman. Is that what you're talking
Is that what
about?
they called?
No, that's a person. That's when you're talking about the hype man.
Yeah.
Hype man.
Yeah.
Yeah, hype man. Damn. All right. So I have to look for one. What are you saying?
Yep.
All right.
A herald.
So I'm looking for like the nearest bar. You're telling me.
Pretty much.
Okay. I'm not. I can't. That's not the right
And,
chat.
and you know one thing about the arena, good herald can really help out your bets.
Okay. So I'm doing a perception check for said Herald.
Uh-huh.
I hope I roll high. Oh, I got a 20.
Well, that's fantastic. So uh you know of somebody. Well, you've heard of somebody that's around here, and you know that she's always looking for, and is one of the best hype men around. It doesn't take you long to make your way through and find kind of somebody who's doing like a street performance. It's playing music and such and keeping the crowd going. As you guys are walking closer, Acrix, you're like, I mean, you start to pick up on a real heavy usage of magic. Like the air becomes kind of like thick with it. And as you get closer, you see this girl kind of you know uh dancing and playing music and such, and she has these holograms, these spectral images kind of dancing around her with the music as it's playing these really bright flashes and heavy bass all around, and the crowd is kind of going nuts, like listening to her. I mean, there's lots of people that are just kind of dancing and having a good time around it. And that is when we introduce Luna Sparklepuff
That's her stage.
as her stage name.
Yes, because nobody will know her real.
Okay, so you're putting on a hell of a good performance. Well, actually, roll me a performance check. Let's see how good of a performance you're putting on. You have advantage on it.
19.
You can roll.
You have advantage. You can re-roll again.
So 21.
Plus 11 to your performance.
Expertise, baby.
All right. Yeah. So you're putting on a hell of a good performance. Now, Craftsman, you've definitely been to a few of her shows before. Y'all have run into each other a few times. You've even helped her out with building some, assisting her with pyrotechnics and such.
Oh yeah.
So you kind of wait for her to kind of go, like, to end one of her sets. I want to pause where she can walk away, and you wait for your right moment. And what do you do?
I'm gonna catch like Luna, my lady. How you doing?
Number 1337. What's up?
Oh, I found some more. Found another, gentleman. As I point to the tall, art gentleman behind me. I think I'm gonna put him through the ringer. see if he's worth my craft. And
Okay.
he looks worth the gusto of your particular talents. Do you mind hyping him up into this fight?
For you, sure.
Am I sure?
No, she said for you, sure.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you, Luna. Do you want to come meet him? He's actually, I don't think I really talked to him at all. Hey, hey, you. What's your name?
Acarex.
Echorex. All right. My name is 1337.
Why do you have a number instead of a name?
I always had a number. I was never given a name. All right. You see this mark on me? It's a slave mark. I'm no longer well. I am still a slave, but I'm not that type of slave anymore.
So as they're talking, I'm just gonna stand there and look Acrex. Is it up and down and say, I don't think that name suits you. I think we should go with Aldrex.
10 out of 10.
I mean, she's your hype man. I think she might know best. You need something that's catchy.
I feel so betrayed.
Hey, listen to her, okay? She knows what she's talking about. She's done this longer than I have.
I don't see the point in using stage names or any of that nonsense. I'm just supposed to go in there to fight, am I not?
Well, no. There's more to than that. Like, the reason why I'm only asking you to get the material is the fact that I'm making money off of you if you win. I'm betting on you, okay, sir?
Yes, and then
And
in order for
having
you to win
people.
the bet, I have to win the fight. Why does it get more complicated?
Come
It's
on, Aldrich, my dude. It's easy, all right. You go into the fight, you win, and make money.
Yes.
You get your shiny weapon.
Yeah.
How about that? Can I see that old rapier you were using before?
Sure. And I'll hand him the rapier. And I understand that. I go in and I win, but I don't see what the point of all this extra showmanship is.
Well, I'm like holding his rapier.
It's to give the people what they want.
Huh.
Gotta give them a little bit of something in order to get something, man.
Pull out a wrench and like a little like glass dome. And I kind of hammer it or twist it into place on this thing, and your rapier is a +1 rapier.
Spiky baby. Hello. Okay, and we'll just.
wait. So you hold on. You just pulled out a wrench, banged on his rapier, and turned it
Yeah.
into a plus rapier.
Yeah, I'm infusing his rapier.
That's
That's artificers.
All right. So like you take your wrench and you did what? You added what to it?
Uh, it's a capacitor, like one of those like class or fashion glass ones, like what's it called? Test tube, not test tube. God, I forget what it's called. Uh, glass capacitor.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. So you just added like some sort of energy attachment to it.
Okay.
Cool. So your sword starts to glow with a a vibrant color as an energy kind of like forms around it. It's so
Is it purple?
you now have a bright blue glowing sword.
All right, starting us off with lightsabers. I'm down. Um,
Oh, it's not a light; it's just glowing
I know, I know.
color.
Um, I don't know what you just did, but I'll take your word for it for now. Just let's try not to go too over the top with this.
It's okay. No, we got this. All right. No, Luna, you got anything else besides change his name?
N- The name change too?
No, you need both this and the name. we're reinventing you, man. You seem like you're not from around here. Things work a little bit differently down in the Madness, the city of the Nameless City.
Aldrich Blade.
What was I just named? I couldn't hear.
Aldrich Blue Blade.
Aldrich Blue Blade.
What type of dragon are you, by the way? I wouldn't
Uh,
know this, but you know. Well,
silver.
Yeah,
Silver.
but you don't know, like, you
Yeah.
can't tell that he is a dragon as of right now.
Just a disfigured helmet.
And what's up?
Just a disfigured helmet.
Yeah, he's just a
Yeah.
man in a big, like, he's just a big man in a huge set of armor.
if I investigate him, I probably could figure it out. But that's for another time. I don't care.
All right. So you're gonna go register?
Yeah, I'm gonna arrest this guy.
All right. So you go up to go talk to your normal. Looking at you, and he's like 3-7. So, do you got the money you owe me?
Money? I got you one better. I got a fighter. That point to the large gentleman.
He's like, no. We don't need another one of your hunk of junk golems in here fighting and losing me more.
No, this is not a golem. This is a man. This is a real man.
Looks up. He's big mother. Like, this is your. There's a person in there. And he goes up and knocks on the arm.
If you'd like your fingers, I wouldn't do that again.
Okay, all right. Well, how do I know that he's gonna be worth my time? You owe me quite a bit.
Come on. Think of that last scrape I got you out of. Remember when your boss was trying to sell you out to be a zombie slave? He stood by you then.
Yeah, sure. No, I understand. But the last time you put somebody in here, or that you put something in here, you promised me a winner, and then midway through the fight, one of those things that you hooked up to him blew up, and he lost an arm.
It's not gonna happen this time. Trust me. I perfected this. Right? Now look over towards Luna.
Yeah, he's got this, man. Just listen to me. Feel my vibes.
All right. Let's go on ahead and let's get a persuasion check from you two.
From the two of us.
Well, I mean, from Luna. I mean, or you know, advantage.
I would give Luna advantage, if anything. Yes, give Luna advantage. There we go.
Oh.
31.
All right. Okay. So what's his name? What's his name going to be?
Aldrich Blue Blade.
Uldrex Blue
Blue
Blade.
Blade.
Kind of catchy. Okay, I can see that. Write that up there. You know, it'll look good in lights and on a coffin. I like it. Let's go with that. Oh, so he goes on. He enters him in. He's like, so I think we might be able to get him into a fight. In just a couple hours.
Excellent.
Will I be informed of what I'm fighting before, who or what I'm fighting beforehand, or will I just have to figure it out at the time?
He's like, oh, you're is this your first time?
Yes, that'd be the case.
Excellent. That's gonna put the rates even higher. We have a chance of making a little bit more money. As long as you win. And as an answer to your question, it's this is normally done as a blind challenge. We don't really know what you're going to be fighting when you go in.
Fine with me.
It's like, I like your spirit. This will be great. So, if this guy if you really think this guy could settle your bets and possibly make us a little extra money, why don't you go on ahead and take him and just go get him ready and relax. I'll make sure I notify you guys soon. And he tosses you this kind of this weird um gem thing, which you notice is that communicator. It's also, I guess, kind of think of those things that you get at, like, when you go, like, waiting at
A little buzzer, a
yeah,
restaurant
it's a
buzzer.
little buzzer with lights. It'll let you know when it's your turn.
Nice, like a restaurant.
Um, and as you guys kind of look over, like, I mean, crowds like roaring, and everything, and the gates kind of open up, and you see, like, somebody like coming out, and they're like carrying like several people on stretchers. As they're walking by, like a few appendages like fall down. They take and kind of scoop them back up and put them on top of the things, and they're like, and you see him look over, and he's like, "Damn it, lost another one." Or six. Shit.
Classy.
Um. So you guys head back, or you guys have a chance now to go and kind of relax before your fight.
What's my two compatriots want to do?
How exactly? How big was that arena exactly? Like the
Um.
interior of it?
The interior of it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, that's right. You are new. Well, that's kind of debatable. Seems to change depending on each occasion.
If that's the case, then I don't have anything I need to do. If it was rather large, I would have summoned some sort of steed, but I don't think it'll be necessary then, if this is the case. So yeah, I'm good.
I think I'm pretty fine. How about you, Luna?
After that performance, I definitely could use some food.
Food. As I look over my little tickets I have for food. Soup okay? That's all I got. Soup tickets.
It's good at this stomach.
So you guys head to the uh the nearest. I mean, I would assume that they would. I mean, just like, what are those things? Bodegos? Is that what?
Oh yeah, a
Yes.
bodega.
Yeah, that thing. So you head to one of those as you go to get some food, kind of rest up and watch the fights that are going on of you. That and kind of get yourselves prepared. At this point, we're gonna cut back over. Hold on, I gotta go use the bathroom again. Dude, I drank a lot of coffee right before we got going. Um, just give me a moment.
Yeah, so we're not gonna cut the break. So how are you guys doing? I see we have a few viewers in chat. Having a good day. Um, Eating your vegetables, drinking some water. You doing good? Don't laugh. It's important to drink water.
Uh, what do you think
Stay
I'm
hydrated.
drinking?
I'd assume it was alcohol generally.
Water?
Is it
Alcohol. Come on.
okay?
I mix it. I do both.
Oh, Nelson, you think veggies are gross? Well, you're not gonna make it to 50. Um, Come on, man. It's not good. Eat your vegetables.
Mom just told me that when I go to hot during the break.
Meat.
Yeah, that's good too. Actually, one of else is good. Going to the bathroom, like.
So, he's going to be turned into a total shit show by the end of the night. I do.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting that rapier pet. Or a rapier.
I just realized you use the same weapon Elijah does.
Huh? Oh, that Benji and Elijah have the same weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're kind of rapiers. Well, actually, technically, so does Tess.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said technically, so does Tess.
Yes.
Not for long.
All right. So how do I? Are we on break right now or not?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we got Predaton and Tass to swing.
One thing you shouldn't do is steal from a thief.
I mean, you're the one who's
Yeah.
you're
It's
the
not
one
like
who
you tried hard to get it back either. You didn't want to pick a fight with a guy in a brothel.
yeah, you could have picked a fight with the guy in the brothel and tried to get your rapier, but you didn't.
Well, I don't want to ruin the place that I like.
Yeah, you totally would have picked a fight with me if you seen.
That's-
So you're not a customer.
yeah.
Only somebody who worked there or looked like it.
All right. You gonna put some oil on me? Okay.
Could just say you stole my rapier.
That sounds hot.
Thank you, baby. Okay.
She's oiling you up.
Thank you. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, I rubbed it in. It's in. I did. Okay, I got that one too. Thank you. So, Jody likes to. She has those like essential oil things, these little roll-on things, and Piper loves her oil. Like she started putting them on her, and now she thinks it cures everything. So she goes around like, and she's just like she's like, "Ooh, you need some oils," and she rubs it on your temple.
Okay, just wait. That's knowable.
So, Kelsey,
Yes.
you are making your way through the stalls and stuff. Kind of, you got that rapier kind of just swinging by your on your side as you're strutting through.
Well, I was hoping to trade
And
more
you're
rations.
munching on one of the rations. It's been a little bit since you've had something to eat, so kind of like enjoying one of those. The food, the mana isn't exactly the best, but everybody requires sustenance. So you're looking around, and that's when you notice that there are that the eyes are floating around overhead.
I'm still disguised, right? It hasn't been an hour.
You are still disguised, but you do know that those things they can I mean they can kind of see through stuff like that. Even if
That's
it's
not fair.
what?
Wait, true sight exists.
No, change that rule.
I mean, I mean, like those are the things that will see you. Like these other people, they won't be able to see you or be able to pinpoint you. But you don't want one of those eyes looking at you.
That's dumb. Okay, fine. What do the betting take like?
Okay. So
Like, do you go into a building or
no,
like
it's
an
just
office?
there's actually you notice that there's kind of like these people kind of like on these stands. Some places, they have like boards behind them and stuff, and where they're like writing up names and putting up bets for people, and it doesn't seem to have like any like one centralized spot. It's pretty much just you know whoever is set up in one spot first. You could walk around the entire arena and probably find 13 different betting posts.
Okay. Can I go to a betting post that's like kind of busy, but also would, if I stood behind the guy, it would block my view. It would block the view from like, or it would mostly obscure view from like potentially any of the eyes.
Sure.
See what I'm trying to say?
Yep. Give me a stealth check. God, these oils smell so weird.
What sense is 14.
No, hippie.
Oh, so patchouli or tea tree oil.
I think it's tea tree.
I love tea tree oil. So good.
Like I said,
I got a 14. Can I have advantage?
I said you had advantage on it.
Oh, I didn't hear you. 18.
So, you cut behind one of the stalls, and you watch as an eye kind of goes drifting by. Most people seem to pretty much just ignore it. And like as you're waiting for it to kind of go around the corner and get away, you step out, and you're listening to one of the guys going on and on about, needing a new fighter, needing volunteer or not volunteers, but needing a new set of fighters for an encounter. He believes that he can make quite a bit of money if he can get a few people. All he needs is someone to step forward, and you kind of trying to duck out of the view of the arcane eye, kind of step like right into his view, and he's like, "You." he's like, "We have a volunteer."
No.
And he's like, "What?" But I mean, surely you want a chance to gain some fame and prestige around here. You look like you
No.
might be able to handle yourself. You look
Nope.
like you've definitely been able to handle a few people.
No.
Um,
I work over at the building over there. I can't. It would be conflict of interest.
just he's like, no, he's like, come on now. All you have to do is just head down this hallway to and follow your path to greatness.
Can the eyes go down that hallway?
It's like the eyes,
Yeah,
or
like the creepy floating thingy.
it's like they have no reason to go down there. Why would you be wondering about them?
Just curious. All right, I volunteer.
He's like, all right. Everyone's
How long till the next fight?
He kind of looks up and he goes, well, once we have just a few more people, we might be able to push it up a little sooner.
Can I bet this rapier?
He kind of looks at it and he goes it up, takes and judges, weighs it up and down. He goes, well, it's not a very great bet, but we could definitely. I mean, we take all sorts. Sure, you can put this. Are you going to put this on? Obviously, you're putting it on yourself to win, right?
Do the eyes watch the fight?
Why? What is it with you in the eyes?
They weird me out. That's all. And I don't want my boss to see that I'm fighting. You know.
Well, everybody kind of sees the fight, but the watchers never really pay attention to those. They don't care about the struggles of mortals.
Watchers. Okay. Yeah, I bet it on myself, and then I run down the.
And then you run down. That's all right. So he kind of takes that the rapier and he sets it up on the board along with a few other things. Kind of marks your entrance into it. So Bite and Predaton. It's now to you guys. Let's see. Bite. What would you be doing? Yeah? I don't know if you can do that.
Is it possible heading halfway to the arena if I gone to the nearest weapons shop?
I mean, there's lots of stalls that are selling various weapons. You might be able to find one.
Can I find the most crowded one?
Are you attempting to try to steal a weapon before you go in?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I mean, let's get a let's get a stealth check.
All right. 23.
23. It is sure. Okay. 23 stealth. Now try your sleight of hand.
All right.
That's so weird that you have your camera down. Every time you reach for that, like it's like you're reaching towards the camera. It just freaks me out.
Okay.
15.
15. So you kind of go up and you're walking around the stall. You wait till the vendor's kind of distracted a little with somebody, and you grab one of the like one of the rapiers, and you turn around and kind of get out. It you don't think anyone has seen you.
And
However,
I will.
Predaton,
Oh shit.
you're kind of you're kind of walking around, and for a moment you see a rapier that was in your vision, and it's sitting at a stall. That's close. And that's when you notice one of the you notice someone kind of grab it and kind of walk away. Uh, you spotted him with your amazing passive perception, and and have an eye on him. What'd you do?
But I don't see my query, correct?
You don't see you don't see the one that you're hunting.
Did I see any other object linked with the query other than the sword?
Let's see. What was the things that I told you? You saw the sword.
A brothel. That's it. That's all he saw.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yep. You saw a brothel and a sword and the arena. So as of right now, the sword was the main thing to follow.
Yeah, but some dude just swiped a sword. Like that's
Swipe the sword that you saw in your vision.
Sounds like the lead.
that sounds like a street rat.
Sounds like that.
Because like when I scryed on my target, I saw her, right?
You saw her, yes, but
You
then you also
saw
got a few other.
disguised me.
Yeah, that's true. You did see a disguised.
Yeah, but did it look like him?
What's that? No, it didn't look like him. But she wasn't holding the sword that.
I'll just tail him.
All right. So as you're like slowly following behind him, you keep getting this like the whiff of like perfume, and he just smells like a brothel as he's making his way through the crowd. So he's hit 2 of your visions so far. You definitely think that this guy has some sort of connection to what you're looking for. So, Vix,
Yes.
what are you doing? You've now grabbed your weapon and kind of getting away.
I'm going to strap it to my belt. And can I get the sense of anyone following me with my passive perception
Of
11, or can I roll for it?
you have a passive perception of 11?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Wait, just for the record, he did steal his own.
No, he stole another sword.
Okay.
The sword that Jason saw wasn't the sword that you had stolen from him. It was this sword.
Oh, okay. Weird. How did the eyes work? Now I'm confused.
Well, no, that was Jason using a scrying spell.
Oh.
He not only saw him, he saw the future.
Okay. Ew, I don't like that he can do that.
I'm gonna head into the gates of the arena towards the bet taker.
Okay, all right. So you're going
And
up
I
to
will
go
change
check up.
appearance before that.
Okay, so you're going to go check up on your fights. Wait, you're going to change appearance?
Yeah. With
So
my hood up.
yeah. All right. So Jason, give me. So you have a passive perception. What, 23, right?
Yep.
What?
So
That's insane.
so you see that.
Okay.
So you watch as this guy, like, he's the same person as he suddenly changes. And
Oh,
very
It's gotta be my guy. This is the guy. Bingo.
No.
Old person. Well, hold on. How you told me before that there's pretty much like no rules, right?
What's that?
You told me
Oh,
before
like
that,
guards and stuff like that? Yeah, no one
yeah.
gives a shit if you start a fight out there.
Fantastic. Hold person. This is definitely the guy I'm looking for.
Vix, give me a
Wisdom saving throw.
wisdom save.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me double check.
It's wisdom. Hold person's wisdom.
DC 16.
Nat 20.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
I'm a fan of all of this.
Of course you were.
11.
Vince, someone else take your fucking phone.
That was quite beautiful, if I must say.
So you're walking and you're like trying to work your way through the crowd, and you just like changed, and all of a sudden you can't move. Yeah, you're stuck.
Sweet.
What do you do? What do you do, Jason?
I'm gonna walk up and just put some handcuffs on him.
Just
So, what are you doing?
You cannot talk.
Oh, I can't? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, and I'll rifle through his pockets looking for like anything else that would lead me to figuring out who he is.
You go through his pockets and you're pulling out some things, and there's like some panties. There's like a lot of glitter around and stuff.
God.
I mean, a few bottle caps from just random things that he had kind of just been put in his pockets, but he actually didn't seem to have much. Most of his stuff was taken.
Right. Okay. They'll just take his weapons and put him in handcuffs.
Benji, what is your deal with never being able to hold on to
And a
Like-
tattoo bitch on him next? Jesus.
like he couldn't keep his hammer, he can't keep his rapier. He's lost 2 rapiers in one episode.
In like less than an hour too.
Does he take my daggers too?
Yeah, you
Oh
took
yeah,
the deck.
taking it all.
Does he take my bracers?
No, he said instead of just
No.
taking weapons.
Just your weapons, yeah.
Okay, cool.
You are hereby under arrest by the Dark Temple. I'm bringing you in.
What kind of handcuffs are they?
They're just like manacles.
Am I still under hold person?
I think so, yeah.
Well, it only lasts like a minute, and I'm not very strong, so I wouldn't be carrying your ass. So I would wait for it to end.
Can I prepare an action?
All right, what are you trying to do?
As soon as I'm not held anymore, I would like to stealthily break out of the manacles and fuck, I'm going in with no daggers and no rapier. I'm just gonna I'm gonna try and grab the rapier and then bolt.
Oh, okay, all right. So, I mean, this is going to be a little bit of a setup because you're going to have to try to stealthily break out without him noticing.
Yep.
Okay, so you got to give me a stealth check.
Okay. That should be easy to do.
Well, actually, I guess it would be no. You got to give me more of a sleight of hand.
Nat 20.
Okay. All right. What's the total roll on that?
31.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now give me a sleight of hand check.
$16.
Yeah, I think that would definitely be able to pick. So I mean, Jason, you have a passive perception of 23.
Yeah.
What's
Which
that?
is insane.
Yeah, but that's without even like rolling or anything. But you do have him under your like restrained and everything right now. Like but I assume you'd still be watching him like a hawk. So go on ahead and give me a perception roll.
I don't know what his plus is.
It's only +8. It's my passive that's insane. 27.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Does not matter still with the
Wait,
30.
Yeah.
With advantage?
Yeah,
Observant.
either way, it wouldn't
that-
matter. They both have like even with a 21 or a 27, he doesn't beat 31 stealth.
Yeah, he has observant.
Okay.
So you managed to pick out from the locks without him noticing. Now, if you want, you could try to grab.
I'm gonna keep my hands behind my back, but under my cape,
Sure.
and just wait till he's like walking in front of me.
And he's giving you kind of like the spiel now that you're walking everything about how you are under arrest and he's taking you in.
What am I under arrest for?
Act 4, Section 32 of the Undead Act.
The Undead Act. What is that?
It is the laws that have been passed down from our ancestors that have allowed us to excel this far into Apocalypse. It is the thing that separates us from the mutants in the Great Dark.
Okay, and what is my charge?
What is this charge, John?
I mean,
Not being
it's not really more of like your whole thing is it's not really like he's in violation of some crime. Like someone's paid to bring him in. Like I mean, you may try to pass it off as you're some sort of like going through, but at the end of the day, you're being paid to bring him in.
You don't get paid to ask questions, Eddie.
I get paid for a lot.
They told you that that he was that it wasn't that that the prey wasn't human. Literally, like Benji fell right into it as not human.
That's none of your business, to be perfectly honest. Somebody wants you, and they're willing to pay for it. And you obviously
Really? Who
don't have
wants
enough
me?
coin to persuade me the other direction.
How do you know?
That just rifled through your pockets.
That doesn't mean I don't live somewhere.
You're this. Candies.
That doesn't mean I don't live somewhere.
That's true.
You also do have bets out right now.
That is it. And I have some bets I have to collect. So if you can't give me a full charge, or you can't tell me why you're arresting me, is he in front of me right now?
Oh, I'd probably be making you lead.
I'm gonna like turn my head and see if I can see the rapier.
Can you not do that? Oh my god.
Can I see where he has the rapier?
Johnny?
So sorry, I ran to the bathroom quick.
Alright, well, too hydrated.
I'm telling you, dude. I drank like, like a whole lot of coffee.
No worries.
All right, so what was y'all's plan?
So I was gonna say, and I have some bets to collect. So if you don't have a specific charge for me, and I'm gonna like look to my side and see if I can see the rapier on him.
Uh-huh. I mean, he grabbed it and put it on, like, and strapped it on.
Oh, so it's strapped to him?
So probably like just tucked into my belt.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I tell what race he is?
Oh, look, human.
He look, yeah, he's human.
How tall are you?
Under 6 feet.
Under 6 feet. I'm going to very quickly like turn my body to get next to him, and as I'm doing so, let go of the chain on one hand, wrap it around his neck, and then put both of my hands, grab both of the chains, and then reach for the handle of the rapier.
Wait, so okay, hold on. So you're going to try to
duck
grab
behind him.
So you're going to try to grapple him with a chain first.
Yep.
And okay, I see what you're gonna try to do there. Okay. He doesn't know that you're out, so I will give you that surprise on. So you can do it. Take your action. It's gonna be a grapple check. Try to do that.
Strength. That's
Did
strength.
you grapple with strength?
Yes.
Okay. And that's with advantage.
What? No.
Advantage.
No, it's no advantage.
Okay. 10.
Jason.
So is it opposed?
It's opposed.
An 11!
Wow.
That's- roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Everyone or just
No, just well those two. I mean, wow, you
10.
guys. Oh, well, you got good initiative. Or everything. You guys are rolling terrible.
I know.
All right. Well, so you try to like do that, but his reflexes are much faster than you anticipated, and he kind of like grabs the chain and everything. So, but you have not you have not been able to grapple him.
All right.
You
I'm
definitely
just gonna.
probably could try to snatch the sword off.
Do I want to snatch the sword or do I want to buckle his knee? Yeah, I'm just gonna snatch the sword and run. I need to get my sword.
Okay. So an attack. Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand, and Jason, give me a dexterity saving.
Saving throw?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would.
Oh my god.
17.
Oh, that
Oh,
was so
you got
close.
it. So, you managed to grab the weapon and go to run away. Jason, though, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Warcaster, hold person.
Come on, man.
Hey, yo.
Get fucked, I guess. Wow.
Good bounty hunter right there.
I think you owe him a wisdom save.
Oh yeah, I gotta
Yep,
save
you got
that.
a wisdom save.
oh shit.
So
It's
glad
just
this isn't me.
It's okay, now you can just put
worst
him.
luck. The worst luck.
No!
Okay, 20.
All right. So he attempts to cast the hold spell on you, but you manage to bolt away.
I'm booking it. I'm booking it straight into the crowd of the arena.
Okay, and like you're running, like you're running after, like I guess you're giving chase to him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, so you guys are running, and Benji, you're making it through and everything, and you're looking for a way out, and you see like one of the gates kind of like raise up, like that kind of leads to one of the not like one of the large gates that lead to the entrance, and they say they're looking for the next contenders. Go on ahead and try your luck at the arena.
I'm gonna roll under that gate.
And
I
so
don't care.
and so he ducks inside. Jason, you see him. Give me a stealth check. See if
Me?
let's see if you can lose him by ducking inside.
23.
23. All right. That's actually his passive perception can see that. So you see him run inside of it. God, man, that is
What a fucking monster. Jesus.
I will flee after. Well, I will run in pursuit.
So you run down the hallway as well. So you guys are both running down the hallway into the arena. Excellent. Excellent.
We all just gonna fight.
Me and Eddie are not getting off to a good start.
Just wait till he finds Tass.
Whole campaign.
that one.
All right. It's all right. So let's go back to you guys who they're looking for. Um, they're doing their call outs. Their buzzers going off, and they're saying it's time for you guys to step up.
Excellent.
So who was that? That means it is Uldrex Blueblade that is being summoned to battle.
Indeed it is. Um. All right. I guess it's time to get going. You just gonna watch? I assume the lead or 3-7's gonna watch him back here, and Luna's leading
What's up?
for the
Yep, it should be so Luna, it's your turn to step up and to send him into this fight. You're not I don't think you're hitting the button. You gotta push the button.
hold
Do
it.
you hear me now?
Yeah, I
Yes.
can hear
Okay. So I start playing music, and I'm like, everybody get hype, yeah! Here comes Aldrich Blueblade, a newcomer to our world, but one that can.
I think they're letting go of the button. Might be.
Yeah,
I gotta put a delay on that to where like it'll just keep recording after she lets go.
can you just say it's a toggle? I think you can say it's a toggle.
You can't set it as a toggle on Discord,
Sucks.
so you have to hold the button.
So so you're so you introduce him and get the crowd hyped up. Give me a performance check.
And as we start stepping out of the arena, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
I'm 19.
God, these plus 11s are killing.
Holy shit.
Yeah. All right. So I mean the crowd's getting really really hyped up for this guy. I mean he comes out. He's got a blue shiny blade and he casts cast Shield of Faith on himself, and you know like he starts to glow with power. Let's see here. And so you're kind of waiting in the middle of the arena like who's supposed to be your your opponent, looking around and waiting, and they're like and there's a central announcer is like and well actually the central announcer, but then another one comes out, and next we have we have our other contenders who have chosen to forego any type of entry. They are hereby competing with no name, but um uh we have two volunteers from the crowd that are attempting their first battle as well.
Before I go out, I'm gonna pull up and activate my Cloak of Elvenkind, and then stealth. Because I'm
stealth?
assuming my
Stealth.
yeah, I can.
In an open field?
It camouflages me.
At the announce, and
Well, I'm
No, I
assuming
mean,
there's a corridor, and then you walk out of the corridor. So before I walk out into the arena,
you can. I
But-
mean, you can stealth. I mean, okay. Are you trying to hide from the crowd?
yeah, I'm assuming. I mean, how long has it been? An hour? Because I'm not disguised anymore, and I'm an elf, so I would like to hide from the crowd.
I mean, okay.
you
Like,
mean
I
your
mean,
face or not your face?
like you
As
can
much of me as possible.
you can definitely conceal your identity, but I mean, the people are gonna see you out there.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you can conceal your identity, sure. Like that, you can take care. Like you can take care of, unless you make any type of horrible mistake while you're out there, and your hood happens to fall off.
It's just like a soft wind.
Uh, but so you kind of pull your hood up and everything, and and you walk out, and no one can see who you are underneath. All they see is a lone warrior that's no longer carrying a rapier. Um, it's so like after that, um, they kind of they turn over and a gate opens up and in comes just rushing. I mean, just full full on just sprinting out. Comes another roguish character with a hood up. Everybody roll initiative.
Really, a 9? Is that how we're playing this today?
Damn.
I got a 7.
All right,
Wait,
so
you're not fighting, are you, craftsman?
so this guy comes running out of the gates, like holding a rapier and kind of charging at you guys, like straight out the beginning. Tass, you kind of had the first action since you're the quickest to react. What would you do?
Can I Gong of Summit? Which means I cast Shatter. How well? Okay, actually, how big is the arena? What does it look like? Like, where are we?
I mean, it's a pretty large circular arena. The thing is though, as this guy comes like running out, you notice that the ground starts to kind of give way, and like these rocks start to jut up from the ground like all around. So it starts to put like large obstacles in between you guys. The crowd starts roaring. Let's better describe this one. Do.
Yeah, but I still kind of need to know like how big it.
I am getting ready to show you right now.
Roll 20 magic time.
20 magic.
The weird sensation of deja vu.
Hmm.
Luckily, Ethan's not here this time.
All right. Let's see. We got Vic.
I see what you're saying, man. Because I'm not gonna hide.
Are you by the entrances or out there?
Let's see. We've got Uldrex who has walked out, or yes, Uldrex who's walked out. Tass who's just come from here, and Uldrex, or not Uldrex, but Vix who is running out here. And Predator.
I don't think my token is working.
Yeah.
Give me
It's just looks weird for me too.
a second.
Yeah, you don't actually have an image on your sheet like a.
I see.
Had one.
Oh.
Which one is so difficult sometimes?
What are you doing over there, Tess? You're planning something.
Better.
Oh, did you put yourself up there? Is that where you put yourself, Jason?
No, that's I didn't move myself at all.
Yeah, because I put you down here, but I see another.
It might be from last time.
There we go. That's. But we need.
You know, you can't control your character. I got you. Name is.
So, Tass, what would be your first action?
What now?
Yeah. He's already looking to running back.
Oh, it's not gonna work because you moved.
Eddie, just so you know, like the top of your vape is like your whole cam is auto focusing on it.
My bad.
Okay.
I never look at my own camera.
Kinky. Because I'm always looking on you.
Oh baby.
Well, yeah.
Sorry guys, stream's over. We got things to take care of.
Well, we'll just relocate the stream.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we go to Pornhub, you know.
All right, I'm
Oh,
just
we gotta keep this going. Let's boost the ratings.
I can move up and then hold my action, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
So you move up and hold your action?
Yeah. Wait, but I want to move a little. Oh, now I see the square. Okay.
That would pass the turn afterwards, though. Okay, so then that goes to Predaton afterwards.
So am I still like in the crowd where I'm at right now?
No, you're kind of running down the hallway chasing him. Like he's run out into the arena, and you're like chasing him down. You're like right at the gate at the entrance to the arena, and the gate is closing.
So do I know in the arena if these are fights to the death?
Sometimes they can be. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. A lot of times.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the gate close.
You're just gonna let the gate close?
Yeah, I'm not running into a death fight. Nope. Yeah.
All right. So, the gate closes behind you, and you kind of can turn around for a second, Vic, and like you can look through it, and you can see that he's now standing on the opposite end.
Just gonna smile and chuckle.
Oh, you fucker! You shouldn't have done that. What's the range on that spell?
Oh God!
Son of a bitch! Okay, hold on. Let me pick another one.
Oh, I hear tomfuckery happening about.
No, it doesn't really work. It doesn't really work. God damn it! All right, I got one more third level spell left. Hold person again.
I
hold my fist up, and as he's chuckling and turning away, I go like this. try to hold him again.
And you do that, but the spell doesn't reach through to the arena. No outside spell
Oh,
can affect him on the inside.
Oof, waste of a third little slot.
This health person's only a second level.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Real quick, where in D&D Beyond do I? Oh, manage spells. Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. Sweet.
All right, so if that's all right, so if you choose not to run in, then it goes after that to Vic.
all right. Can I see how high these rocks are?
Sure.
How high are they?
I mean, all of like they're all varying. The larger ones, basically, they're as high as they are long. So,
Right. And how high is it to the edge of the balcony?
oh, you can't get out of the arena. There is a field encompassing it. Like you, once you're in, you can't get out.
Even up here?
Yeah, you can't. You cannot get out of the arena.
Well, shit.
I have a body bag I can take you out with.
What?
Can I see anyone else around me?
Give me a perception check and try to, or you can use your passive perception to see, but I don't think your passive perception is going to spot any of them.
Yeah, no, I'll roll for that. Perception.
Well, if you roll for it, that's also your action.
Fuck.
Yeah. You because she is hidden. Although you might be able to see Kelsey, she did take the hide action. And there's no way that you can see Blue Blade over there.
Is this a pretty hidden area right here?
Right. I mean, you can get there and hide. That's definitely a spot where you can break line of sight and gain cover. Yeah.
All right, I will. I will head. I'll head here, and I will also flip up my hood of Cloak of Elvenkide.
Okay. All right.
So that's 25 feet, so I could probably move behind the rock here, actually.
Oh, it's gonna be annoying.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hide there.
All right. So they're doing that.
Did I see him did I see him first? Like,
Yes,
did
you
I see
saw
him
him.
in the
You
arena?
did see him, but if he goes over there to take the hide action, he has to try to then you get a perception check against him.
But I saw where he moved.
Yes. Because he was not hidden at that point. So next we're going to go, well, it would be Craftsman, but he's not in this, so we're gonna go to Uldrix. But Uldrix has a herald. So Luna Sparkle Puff is currently Luna Sparkle Puff.
I love this.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Luna Sparkle Puff is your favorite?
Yeah.
She's,
Yeah.
glowing in like a really large version of herself, like with like these kind of rainbow lights around her, is an image of the Sparkle Puff kind of flying around the arena and talking uh, and 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 talking about Uldrex and hyping him up. You also get you get an action and a spell that you can use to kind of buff him up or help him out in the battle.
I'm gonna have Aurora, my fairy fire dragon, cast dancing lights around, and then I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration.
All right. So you now have dancing lights all around you, and you have bardic inspiration to help you out as she's just kind of drifting around and hyping the crowd up.
The cast time of the horse. Nah. Oh no, that's not good. Damn, 20 is a roll variety.
All right. So those are actions here. Explosion. Magic. Bow, bow, boom. Dancing lights all around you. All right. So after that, it would go to. Oh, Predaton's gone. It's back to Kelsey.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, um, Craftsman, you kind of push your way in to find a better vantage point so that you can watch your bet and to see how he's going. Wait, where did you move your Roomba? Where'd he go?
I haven't summoned it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Takes like an action to do it. It's not a big deal. Also has a duration of like an hour, something like that. I can't have it all the time. Correct.
Okay. I'm going to.
Damn it.
What?
Oh, nothing. I was just checking the score.
All right, I'm just gonna move up to Aldrich and stunning strike him.
Sure.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes,
Yep.
you will.
That one wasn't so bad. What's your AC, friend?
I've decided 23 is actually not going to hit me, but thank you. I'll just cast shield.
Oh, because you're stupid cheap.
Like my AC is already 22. You got close. You did good, but
Your AC is 22. That's stupid.
Welcome to Paladins. Get ready to get
That's
smite.
ridiculous.
actually no, I don't need to shield that because my AC is 24.
I was going to say, I thought your AC was higher than that.
Yeah, my AC is 24 because I've shielded Faith up. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna cast shield. It just misses. It just doesn't hit me.
Oh God.
Okay, oh yeah, my bonus action. Since that didn't work, I'm going to disengage. And wait, I forgot how much did I move?
Is that
Because
an
I
action?
probably still have movement. 20 feet. Oh yeah, I got plenty. Since this guy's armor really hurts, I'm going to move after I disengage this way, away from him. And that's my action.
That felt good.
Ah, you see that, guys? I made a
I'm
good
like
choice.
shaking my hand as I run away.
All right. Let's see here. All right. So Uldrex, you go.
Oh, already. Okay. Wait, is it Vic before
Oh,
me or?
well. Oh no, it's Vic.
I would like to stealthily move. Wait. Behind this rock. Be 22.
22. All right. Okay.
And I will. Can I see anyone from where I'm at? So
Where
like poke
you're
my head out from behind the wall.
You can see. You could probably see both of them, but both of them would have cover from just where you are. Just it would be hard for you to kind of get a good line of sight on.
Do
Like
I
Kelsey
recognize
may
any
be
of them?
open, but you have too much. You have too much interfering between you and her.
Do I recognize her?
You recognize her?
Yeah.
No, she does look like a different sex worker right now.
Oh.
Well, that's a relief.
Would the stealth be an action?
No, for you it would be a
Stealth
bonus.
I'm pretty sure rogues can take that as a bonus.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, quick thing. Big thank you to Aphex 27 with a $50 donation.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh, shit.
Thanks,
Whoa.
man. That's insane.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. Let me make sure that shows up
Thank
on
you
stream
very
real quick.
much, man.
Yes, super generous of you. Have a good night, man.
Hell, yeah, Apex. So, is he in our? Is he chatting with us right now?
Yeah, he is. He just logged off. He's heading to bed. There
Oh
we go.
man.
I fixed it.
I think he says he's still in chat.
Yeah, thanks, man. That's insane.
I was
Appreciate
gonna
that.
say, like, I mean, that type of donation, he could make an influence on this arena match.
Aphex, are you still there? Let me
Well,
message him on Discord.
we will have one next
Yeah,
time.
he's still there.
All right. Well, I mean, I do like to do one thing to my crew members that they really hate, but when you donate something like that, you could influence the match.
Oh my
What would
god.
you like to do to these arena goers right now?
Kill Benji's
You know,
Come on, man.
Please don't do that. That's
Yeah,
over.
I don't think that should be a rule. I don't think we should allow that.
you know,
For $50, he could TPK them for all I care.
it's- you know what? I think for that we should make this a little bit more interesting. So
He said, "Nah, just keep going."
oh no, we're gonna keep going, but we're gonna spice this up a little bit.
Oh shit.
So with the crowd getting really hyped up, we've now activated a ring, very similar to those you see in like battle
That's a
royale games.
square. By the way.
Fine,
Yeah.
fine. He's activated a cage.
You can draw a circle, you know.
I can't draw a circle.
Yes, huh?
Well, I can't draw a perfect circle, right?
You can draw a shape
Yeah.
and then press Alt. I hope the circle is a bad thing for you. Okay, look, I'll draw the circle for you.
How did you do that?
Hit Alt.
You hit what?
You
Alt.
hold Alt while you're drawing on the square. You click draw shape and then hold Alt.
Nope.
Oh, hold Alt. Oh, you know what?
You're welcome.
You know what? Because you said that, I will. You know what? Nope. Damn it.
Wait, but we can't. Oh, are you still trying to? There you go.
And with that, anyone on the outside will start to take damage.
What?
Oh my god.
Now you see why I didn't want to go in.
Yes, get closer. I
Alright,
love it.
so
Close to it. That's
I
nice.
still have an action. So I'm gonna keep my stealth up, but I'm gonna take a dash action to get behind the very edge of this rock. Right here. And stay hidden.
All right. Okay. Okay. And that's your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it goes to Uldrex. Or yep, to Uldrex.
Alrighty. As this big ass ring appears, I don't feel intent on following her anymore. Um. I'm just gonna step a little bit. As you gotta. Actually, no. I step towards the. Where is it? How far is that? Yeah, about right. Oh, there we go. About right there, so I can just good line of sight on most of the stuff. Yeah, right there. And what do I want to ready? I'll ready. What's the word? I'll ready a. No, shit, I can't do that.
Oh,
I'll ready
shit.
a ray of frost.
Oh shit.
Oh, those look good.
And I'll just stand there, stand in the middle of the area, just holding it in my palm, waiting for someone to show up.
Strange, otherworldly creatures appear on the ring.
The production budget of this arena is insane. Good God.
They will eat you if you were standing outside the ring.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm standing over here outside the ring.
So Cass.
Is it my
That
turn?
is that. Well, hold on. It would be you're at the start of the turn, so the turn has ended and you are outside the. Take
Oh god.
6 points of damage as the creatures swirl around you, attacking you with their tentacles.
Okay.
But now it is the start of your turn.
Yeah, I am obviously gonna move into the ring.
Actually, hold on. Why don't you go back to where you were? Let's see. Let's roll. What are we gonna do? Two. Okay, so
Excuse me.
Really? Oh God.
Was
That's,
Yeah, right. It's been one turn. Holy shit! Or not even one turn.
all right, so now you know where the next circle is closing into.
this sucks?
So you took this from that. What is that game where you have to stay?
PUBG,
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe better.
Fortnite.
Wait. Fortnite, PUBG, Apex. Yeah,
Oh, are they more? They're more. I
yeah.
thought there was only one. All right, so I'm moving all 50 of my movement over here.
Right beside Uldrex. Are you gonna attack him?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking attack him again.
What? Right? Oh, what?
Yeah,
All right.
you need a rank frost.
Oof.
Was I rolled a hit? Yeah. it
You
doesn't
you
hit
do
me.
have bardic inspiration on you. I believe it is.
Yeah, it still doesn't hit.
Okay. All right. So it doesn't hit, so you managed to get through. Okay, so he shot at you with a ray of frost.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast. Okay, so if I cast Shatter, that's gonna destroy all of the rocks within 10 feet around me as well, right?
I mean, it depends on if you cast it on the rock. Like,
No, I thought it's a circle.
so yeah,
Oh, is it not?
you can shoot it at things.
But it's centered around him, so it would still hit the other rocks, right?
You could make it to where it doesn't, but yes, it could.
That's not good.
Okay, I want to do it that way.
Okay.
How does the fuck this thing work? Do I just do it? I guess so, right? And then you have to make a Constitution saving.
Oof.
Ooh, you got him.
Okay, and then I do. Okay, thunder damage.
Gonna shatter his arm.
It's okay. That's why it's magical. It's fine.
It didn't do very much, so.
You have magic armor. I was thinking like, oh damn.
Yeah, I think
Probably-
that's all. I think that's all it does. Yeah. Okay, and now I get my 2 attacks. So I'm gonna punch and kick him after I shatter him. And then I guess this rock here kind of just explodes. And hopefully hits Benji. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I'm not sure how that works. I don't think you shot the whole rock.
I
Shot
mean, I
part
don't
of it.
know. How,
No.
isn't it?
No, it wouldn't, because it kind of keeps that range within the square. So it's not like it shatters and just shoots. Pretty much what would happen.
So, okay. So nothing happens to the rock. That's it.
Oh no, you blow up a bunch of that rock. It just doesn't shoot at
I'm
things.
about to fuck you up.
Okay. I barely did any damage. Wait, I didn't. That right.
It's the principle.
Roll d20 plus 8. You shot a bolt of frost at me.
You punched me first.
Yeah, because we're fighting each other, and I got to. Well, none of those hit you anyway.
Ting, ting, ting,
And
ting.
now I'm stuck here because those are all of my actions.
Okay.
So
that's Victor's actually my bad. Ignore me.
so she casts shatter at you, and it hits you, and like there's an explosion of the rocks around you, and the dust. and all that flying everywhere. Um. Uh. Let's see what happens here. It knocks your helmet off.
Yeah, I knew that would happen eventually.
Ooh.
Here's the thing, though. You're still concealed by all the dust and debris that's around.
But can I see him?
You can.
Sweet. What do I see? He's a dragonborn.
You see a dragon in front of you.
Yeah. Black
I
eyed
just
silver
kinda,
dragonborn.
my face just drops because I noticed that he's also not a human. And by any chance, did I see any dragonborn in the science lab?
Ooh, you saw some skeletons.
Of dragonborn?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Am I able to put two and two together?
I mean, yeah, you could definitely tell that those were dragonborn skeletons. That he
Okay.
is a dragon. Yes.
Okay. My stance like completely changes from like a fighting stance to sort of just like a less aggressive, I suppose.
Okay. So, I believe that goes to
Me.
yep, to Vix go.
All right. So I'm gonna see these. How high is how tall is this rock right here?
It looks like about 20 feet high.
20 feet high. And is that like a flat platform there?
Yep.
Okay.
So if we have to
So
have this
that
rock
would-
destroyed, that
Yeah.
I mean, a small section was destroyed.
All right. I'm going to take a run up that wall to get to here, but still stay hidden, if possible.
Okay.
So that would be acrobatics.
The wall isn't that intense. It doesn't require any type of check to get up. I mean, the rock isn't that.
Will I have to make a stealth check?
Oh, that you will if you're trying to stay stealthy. You have the high ground.
21. Can I happen to see anything through the dust?
No, the dust is too intense right now. You've kind of lost sight of both of them.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay laid down, or like not completely laid down, just like hunched over and keep looking around.
All right.
And I'll
Move check.
prepare an action.
It's your go.
Okay, was it knocked off relatively close to me?
It's not far away.
Okay, so would I have to move to go get it, or would it be near enough to just kind of bend it, like reach down?
You'll be able to grab it.
All right, I reach down, place it back on my head, just sigh for a second. You really weren't supposed to see that, and I'm going to take a step towards her. I'm going to
And
drop shield.
do you have any chance to cast any spells on him or
No.
anything right now? You are his herald.
Who does his herald see?
Yeah, she would. Are you there, Jody?
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. That way he can on. Do I see where Benji landed?
Actually, yeah, you do.
Crap.
It's,
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on him.
what is the range? It's like a what now?
40
It's
foot?
a 20,
20 feet?
no, 20-foot cube. Make a dex saving throw.
Oh, that's not bad. I can do that.
20-foot cube. So like, yeah.
25.
That passes.
Put you this way. Yeah. All right. So, Tash, you also have to give me a save.
Why? I'm inside of it.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. That's the
What
problem.
is that? What does
That's
that do? What save?
That is fairy fire.
Oh, okay. What save?
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Oh,
What's your DC 6?
27.
Doesn't succeed.
27. Oh, you saved. So did both of y'all save against it?
Yeah.
Okay. So like you tell her that she wasn't supposed to see that, and at this point, like your herald throws down some magic, and the area around you starts to lighten up. You tell, I mean, you know what spell it was, but it doesn't seem to help you out in identifying them. But you do know that um that they both of them must be really if not just is Kelsey right there, but the other one must be close by as well.
Okay. Still the same game plan. I'm gonna drop Shield of Faith, and on the rapier, I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite, and I'm just gonna make 2 attack rolls with my +1 rapier now.
Excellent. Use that +1 rapier. Use it.
First attack, 18 to hit,
Oh, hit.
and second attack. Actually, no, ignore the second attack because that can't hit. Actually, so you need to make me a strength saving throw.
Wait, there's no second attack?
There
Or is
might
that
be a
2
second
attacks?
that's 1 attack, but I might not be able to hit you with the second attack because I'm about to knock you 10 feet away.
Oh,
So strength save DC
oh.
15. Yeah. So, and I'm going to Divine Smite because why not? So that is a D8 plus, let's
What
see,
level?
2d6. What's up?
What level?
We'll do 3rd level because I don't think we'll have another encounter in this particular day, and if so, it happens.
Boom, boom. Oh,
So what's that? 5? Is it 3rd level 5d8?
It doesn't matter. My ion stone is gonna absorb it.
It's not a spell.
It's not?
Divine Smite is not a spell. If you're going to use that, you should have when I cast Thunderous Smite.
Thunderous Smite? What's
Yes.
the difference?
Thunderous Smite is a spell. Divine Smite is a class feature.
Wait, when did you cast
My-
Thunderous Smite?
That was my bonus
But
action earlier.
either way,
Oh, is that the one that pushes me?
Yeah.
yeah, but either
Oh.
way, you couldn't have done it on that because that was targeting you. Thunderous Smite is a spell that he casts on himself and then his next hit, right? Isn't that how that works?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because he cast it on his rapier. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Those you wouldn't have been able to do because they
So,
didn't.
2d8, 3d8, 4d8, 5d8. And... Oh, 68. Okay, that's kind of... I already have my rapier. Plus strength. Or plus dex, so that's plus 5. That's 42
Jesus.
points of damage.
Damn.
But I'm not going to stab her. I'm going to try to take her by the pommel, and I'm just going to knock her in the face. Outside the field. I see.
Well, I'm already outside the field because you pushed me back.
I know.
10 feet.
This is this part of that attack. Actually, I could step forward and attack again.
That's
I feel like I made my point though.
That was massive damage. No, never mind. That wasn't. I can. Wait, was it? No, it wasn't.
Oh, was that
I
math?
think she's asking for
was-
another.
No, it was,
It was
Matt.
almost massive damage. Almost.
Almost.
Holy shit. I could have made those D10s too. Damn, I should have. Yeah, fuck it.
Holy shit!
I,
All right.
I guess I'll step forward and do my other attack now. Should I re-roll or use the same one?
Uh, yeah, you got to reroll.
All right.
Hit.
It's like a hit though.
Uh, D8 plus. I prefer not to kill anybody. Just as a side note. That's why.
Sure.
That's why I didn't hit with. That's why I didn't stab at least earlier. Because the fucking Steam notification is not letting me type. There we go. Fuck it. We use the other third level. Fuck it. Sure. So 68 plus 5.
Jesus.
Just 30.
I'm sorry. I didn't have. Next time I'll do more. And yeah, that's my turn. I'm just standing at the edge of the ring.
Oh, all right.
So yeah, you're also prone right now. So that technically that attack was at advantage, but I already rolled it.
And you're last to go in the round, right?
uh, yeah, that was me.
Oh shit, Tass.
Well, I have to roll to unprone, right?
Yeah, no, you're but you're also outside the ring at the end of the round.
Yes, so. I'm down.
Bloop.
Death saving throw. Or how does it work in the arena?
You don't need to worry about that. You were just
Okay,
down.
so I was gonna ask, yeah.
You were just removed from it.
Unconscious.
I don't
All
like
right.
this.
I think I can hold.
Still hidden,
Right,
though.
better in the med bay than with the eyeballs.
So it's gonna go to Vix's go now.
Oh fuck.
Jody,
Can I see? Oh, okay.
your person just made a kill. You can cast a spell on them.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Get fucking wrecked.
All I can say is yikes.
Wait,
What is that a DC save of?
I think you said her DC was 16. Her hypnotic pattern is.
It's a Wisdom
Right.
saving throw.
Oh fuck me.
We've had a great track record with those tonight.
actually it has.
So
It
now-
was about half and half for him, yeah.
Wisdom save. 17.
Oh, you actually got it.
Oh, thank God. Okay. And I'm assuming he does not know where I am.
My passive perception is only 12.
No, I don't think he does.
Okay. But can I see him?
You can.
All right.
Oh, also. God.
Oh fuck me. That's not good. Okay.
Hey,
I'm going to. This is not good at all. I'm a ranged person. Okay. I'm going to sneak attack. One attack with
I have Warcast? No, I do not. I don't have any feats.
do I want to use my magic daggers or do I want to use my short bow?
No. I bet money on it.
All right, I'm gonna sneak attack with my bracer of magic daggers. So that would be 1d20 plus 9. That would be 2 attacks, correct?
With the bracers, you can make 2 attacks, I believe.
Okay.
Actually, no, you'd have to read
And
it.
would that be advantage?
You're hidden from me, so.
Let's see. Sarban has a. You can pull up to 2 magic daggers from the bracer and immediately hurl them, making a ranged attack with each dagger. So technically, I could throw 4 daggers.
No,
Do I get 2 actions?
it counts as your action, so you can only throw 2.
Okay. Alright, so that'd be 1d20 plus 9 with advantage. Plus 9.
That's not gonna do it.
That was for one throw, right?
Mhm.
So I gotta roll again for my
Y'all
second
cannot
throw.
this guy.
I almost feel bad, but I really don't.
You really should not.
I didn't think I'd do. I didn't think I'd take Tass out in one turn.
I'm guessing none of those hit, right?
No, my AC is 22. No,
Okay, well, I'm going
24.
to.
no, I
Fucking-
dropped Shield of Faith. It's okay.
Oh no, you dropped it, didn't you?
Yeah, for Thunderous Smite.
I'm going to see the circle and make a run towards the far end, farthest from him, and just pull out my rapier and just get ready for. Yep, that's my go.
Alrighty now. This is Yeah, I'm just as I guess the daggers just kind of bounce off my armor. I'm just gonna start walking towards your direction.
Actually, when you get up to me, can I say something?
Yeah, you can go ahead and speak. I'll listen.
I'm just gonna put my rapier away and say, "Look, we don't have to fight, okay? Let's just call it a draw, yeah?"
Either put up your weapon or step out of the ring and give me my win.
I'm sorry.
I said either put up your weapon or step out of the ring and give me my win.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you with the. Can you take your helmet off?
I cast Thunderous Smite. Actually, do I cast Thunderous Smite?
What do you mean by put up your weapon?
As you said, you said you were trying to do some kind of peace talks or some shit. I'm sounding like.
Yeah, I put my weapon in my sheath.
Oh yeah, as in put it up, get ready to fight or leave.
Do I have time to think about this?
You have until I hit you. Okay, so I cast Searing Smite.
Fuck.
I cast Searing Smite at 2nd level. And now I'm going to hit you, so you're out of time to decide. And that's the first attack. It's a 24 to hit.
And it's
D20 plus 3d6. No, plus 2d6.
wait, a D20?
Oh, I'm sorry, D8. My bad. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Plus, and Divine Smite is how many at this level? Okay, I'll remember that. I'll memorize this eventually.
Please you.
I'm gonna use my Channel Divinity, so I'm gonna make them D10s.
Gosh damn it. Okay.
I mean, like, it's. I feel like I know how this is gonna go. I'm trying to make it fast.
What paladin can make their smite D10s?
It's Grim Hunt, the ones we were talking about a few weeks ago. It's a homebrew thing, which appears to be not too bad.
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, this is the only thing I've used from it so far.
Is that your go?
No, that was my first attack. So, you take 33 points of damage,
Yep.
8 fire, rest radiant, piercing, and you are on fire. Wait, is this the one where you're on fire?
It's searing, right?
Oh yeah, you're on fire. And you have to use an action to put out the flames. Or take a d6 each turn. And I'll roll the second attack.
I don't like this paladin.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah. I really don't like this paladin.
Yeah, that's fair. And we'll just keep smiting. So it's that.
There's no way I can use a hide action.
Uh,
There's nowhere to hide.
You can use your reaction to half the damage with Uncanny Dodge.
do you get that at level 11 or 7 on Rogue?
No, I have uncanny dodge.
Oh.
Can I use that for the 33 damage?
You could have.
But I can't now.
Not now.
Okay, I'll use it for the 17 damage then.
Okay.
Fuck.
And
So
that's my turn.
do I round up or round down?
You're gonna for what? For damage you would do?
Half
You
damage.
can round that down.
Okay, so 8 damage. Okay.
Wait, can we use homebrew stuff? Like items and stuff?
Yeah, Benji is. I am. I don't know if Ethan is. I don't think Ethan is.
What?
Nope.
Did you have some homebrew stuff that you wanted to use?
No, well, kind of, now that I'm looking, yeah.
God. We'll talk after that.
Yes, fine. We should.
My go?
Yeah. My turn's over.
It's in the round.
Well, I'm gonna see that the daggers didn't really do anything.
Are you knocked out of the? Are you out of the ring?
No.
No, I didn't. I only lit him on
I'm
fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Oh, and take a d6 damage, actually. I'm just gonna.
I don't know if I'm gonna put out the fire yet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm thinking here. You know what? Actually.
Oh no, you need to make a Constitution save to see if you'll be on fire. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Damage is the same,
save.
but this is just for this. DC 15.
D20 plus 3. Yeah, I'm on fire. Okay.
Oops.
How tall is he compared to me?
About 6.5, pushing 7 foot.
Okay. And you're wearing full plate armor?
Correct.
Do you have a cape on you? Do you wear a cape?
I think in the.
Or a cloak of some kind?
Do I? I don't believe I. No, I do not anymore. I used to. But
You don't?
no. Originally I was going to.
I'm going to.
Let me zoom
gonna grab my rope and wrap it around my hands. And then I'm gonna do kind of a jump move, but then like grab his neck in the process, and then just lift him up.
So
And just hold him.
So you're going to attempt to grapple him?
Yes.
Good luck. Okay.
Yeah, good luck to me. This.
So it's an athletics check.
You know what? It's a creative. It's a creative maneuver, and the crowd is kind of, they're cheering for an underdog. So you gain advantage on your grapple check roll.
Also, that 1d6 of fire damage, please.
Oh yeah. There we go.
What would grapple be? Strength? Correct?
Yes.
So just strength or athletics?
It's an athletics check.
Okay. Oh,
Oof.
now's the time. You better roll. Don't fuck up.
12. Oh, wait, I gained advantage. Hold on. I might get something better. 11. So 12.
That's. You beat him?
Yeah.
Yep.
I rolled natural one.
He has choked you up.
I'm literally rope around the throat, and he's just laying on my back with his arms and feet in the air.
All right, he's got you.
All right. I'm beating shit out of you now.
Were you not before? I'm confused.
No, I gave him a chance because he tried to surrender, and I said either put your weapon up or walk out. He didn't walk out, so I hit him. Okay.
I'm gonna say with him on my back. How about we call this a draw now, Woody? And I'll pull a little tighter on the rope.
Hey, Johnny.
I
have a question.
Yeah, what's that?
Would him being on fire burn the rope? I know. I just wanted to see that because it'd be funny. But anyways,
not eventually it could, but not like a ground, would it?
Alrighty. What? Oh, okay. I only need to be able to speak to cast this. I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite, the only verbal component, and I'm gonna hit you right in the fucking kidney.
Ooh. Okay.
We'll just do an unarmed attack because we'll save.
Can he talk if I'm choking him?
You have me grappled. That's not.
Yeah, you
and
have.
I'm still wearing full plate around my neck. Like.
Fair enough. God damn it.
But I'll do an unarmed attack because that seems cooler.
I thought I had him.
Okay, so +6. Alrighty, so that's so 2d6 plus 2d8 plus my strength, which is
I don't like
3.
your character.
Oh, actually +4. I'm sorry.
Not. Don't
Give
say
me a strength
that.
saving throw.
Strength saving throw?
Yes, because you're about to go flying if you fail.
Jeez.
25 points of damage.
Jeez. Fuck.
DC 15. So he's pushed 10 feet and knocked prone.
Wouldn't you have disadvantage on that if you're
No, not if you're grappled. Only if you're restrained. You need to take the Tavern Brawler feat, and then if you grapple people, then you can restrain them.
I'm knocked 10 feet?
Yeah, you're knocked 10 feet and you're 10 feet forward, and you're also knocked prone.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Oh
no!
I'll dust myself off. and I'll stand in the middle.
Wait, hold on. If I jumped behind him, wouldn't that mean I'm on the other side of him?
Where were you at? Hold on. I mean,
I was right here, but I jumped.
You were right there.
Yeah, and then I jumped behind him to grapple him.
Put yourself there.
Yeah.
And then you're knocked 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, that gives me some sort of.
Oh, okay. If he's only at the edge, then I'm gonna walk forward and I'm gonna hit him in the face while he's down.
You have 2 actions?
I have 2 attacks, yeah.
Oh,
Thunderous Smite is just my bonus action.
Oh no.
All right. Well, now I can see. Now I'm starting to see what these characters can do.
Paladins are just gross in PvP.
Yeah,
insane
this.
burst,
Yeah.
insane AC, and insane saves.
Please don't.
Oh, at advantage because you're prone. Okay, so that's it's unarmed attack, so it's just 5 points of damage, or 4, excuse me.
Okay.
And that's the end of the round.
Bullshit.
I don't like this.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers up your spines.
Johnny, don't kill me, please.
I mean, that's up to your paladins getting ready to freaking wreck your face.
Oh, I forgot to move.
No, it's up to the damage roll.
What's it up to? 5. Oh yeah, no, it's no damage roll. It's just an unarmed attack. I'll sit down my weapon.
Oh, okay. All right. End of the round, you are outside of the arena. You are outside of the ring.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm dead. I only had 4 health left.
I should have smited. Alrighty.
Yep. So, I mean, you're getting ready to claim on your bets because your fighter won. 1337.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
Want to make some fucking money?
Yeah, fucking money.
So, in a surprising outcome, because no one saw that coming, Uldrek's Blue Blade has won his first battle in the arena. Luna starts swirling around and doing this, and she, starts setting off fireworks all over the arena, boasting your victory. Let's go on ahead and we can wrap it up here, and we continue next time after this, which I'm pretty sure kind of interesting considering who the players are going to be taken out. I'm assuming one of them. I'm assuming Predaton will just be hovering around the med bay, just waiting. But
I'll take it.
You are a cleric, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go on ahead. We'll wrap it up here. We'll continue next week. I hope you guys. What's up?
If I got knocked unconscious,
yeah,
my form. My form goes back, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Wait, hold on. Does my transformation change?
I know if you're killed,
no,
it
doesn't
does.
say.
I think it's if you're killed, not if you go unconscious.
Okay.
I can double check though.
I will find out about that, and we'll actually all find out about that next. Again next week, and we'll see where these guys are going to pick up and carry on inside the city. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next time.
Bye.
Yes, guys.